Okay. Now I'm live streaming. Leave meeting. Got it. I'm not going to leave meeting. Going to go live streaming here on Zoom right now. So if you want to get this in Zoom, I would definitely post it. I want to say greetings to everybody who's coming on right now. Trying to do this again real quick. So tonight we're talking about the Order of the Eastern Star. That's going to be our topic for tonight. It's going to be the Order of the Eastern Star. That's what we're talking about tonight. So I hope you join me here pretty soon. So go ahead and clock on in real quick. We're going to get this thing going. So if you want to participate, let me know. Hit me in the chat. We can definitely make that happen. Just hit me in the chat right now, and we'll get this going for you. Let's see.
Hey, brother, I got no audio from you here. I don't know why.
Okay, what about now? I should be good now.
You are good to go, brother.
Okay, I'm good to go. All right, letting everybody, man, I'm telling you, I got to get used to this. I got to get used to this. So I'm glad everybody's able to join me here. So come on in, everyone who's definitely participating tonight. Go on in and join us on this special occasion. What's up? When you come in, just mute yourself. Let me know what you got. Certainly appreciate it. Certainly appreciate it. I'm trying to learn this thing, so y'all got to work with me. That's all I'm saying. Y'all got to work with me. Speaker, do full screen. I'm gonna shrink go to gallery here and see, kind of shrink everything. I want to be able to see it on the YouTube also. So I'm kind of getting used to this. There you go. I see it now.
I should have came over to the house tonight.
Yeah, you should have came over to light. Yeah, you should have. But anyway, so we're gonna get right into this tonight. We're actually talking about the first point of the star. I know some of you may be familiar with the Eastern Star and some of you may not, but I found it was necessary to bring this out because a lot of people are not really familiar with the Order of the Eastern Star, although they may approach sisters who are members of the Eastern Star. So we're gonna get right into this tonight and talk about the Order of the Eastern Star. So tonight we're talking about the first point of the star. The first point of the star tonight that we're talking about is Adah. Okay, that's very important. I don't know how many of you know about Adah, but she plays a very important role when you look at the Order of the Eastern Star, representing those 5 herons. And tonight, I'm just going to go through some of my lectures that I've done. So you're going to have to bear with me. So when you're taking a look at Adah, who was she? The story of Adah comes from the book of Judges, which is the history of the Jewish nation from Joshua to Simon. So in order to really get to know who Adah is, you're going to have to go back and see what she was really all about, because she was a very special lady in dealing with what was going on at the time. You can't really take nothing from her. She was that lady that really saved the Jewish nation. If you know anything about her and her background, she was that type of woman. Even when things was going at its worst, she was there still in the clutches, still fighting for her people. So when you look at Adah, you must understand her context, what she's really all about. Her sacrifice, how she sacrificed her life to save her father, honor. I mean, she was that type of woman, you know. So when I say sacrifice her life to save her father's honor, you must realize her father is connected to your second degree as a master mason, as a mason. Her father is connected to your second degree. You got to go back and find this for yourself. I'm just telling you the connections. The connection of Adah, comparing in the Freemasons, is connected to the second degree. That's where you can really go and find out who she was and what she was really all about. She's a very special lady. And that's going to be the thing I would say that we need to do, who are Masons. We need to get in touch with our sisters and find out in regards to what being an Eastern Star is all about. Not only that, how are they connected with each other? And I can tell you right now that Adah is connected to your second degree. She was able to save her father's honor. Once you get to know her dad, you'll understand how she's connected. See, the promise was for Adah is that the promise was for her father is that he would make the sacrifice of the first thing that he's seen coming back after the victory was given to him by God. So in the process, when he was coming back, he was thinking it was going to be an animal for his sacrifice, but he's seen his daughter and how pleased she was as she came out of the home cheering on his victory. And there he had made the promise to God and said, you know what, I will make this sacrifice. But he really didn't want to make that sacrifice. So what happened is that he told his daughter, look, you gotta leave. You know, but she was staunch in him keeping his word. So she went away for 30 days into the mountains. And there she came back to be sacrificed. So I'm not going to go into the details of the sacrifice, but she came back to be sacrificed. And upon being sacrificed, there was a veil that was put over her face. Now, I'm not going to tell you what became of the veil and to what degree. That you're going to have to go and get for yourself. But she was that type of lady. That's your first point of the star. As we go into why would she give her life like that? And what was the connection of that to your second degree? Because she was that type of lady, and her being Adah. So I know you're probably wondering, how is that? How can that be? How can this lady here be defined in our second degree as a Mason? And as I've said before, this females have always been a part of Freemasonry. Let me say that again. Females have always been a part of Masonry, although most people do not want to even recognize that fact. Most people want to like hush hush on it. But I would tell you that they have always been a part of Freemasonry from its conception. They have always been there. What we have done is we have closed them out of Freemasonry. That's what we have done. And in the process, in doing that, we really believe that, well, you know, females, you know, they can't have anything to do with Mason. Well, that's of your opinion. It's really of your opinion. The way this thing was set up, it was really set up to not have what we call co-ed Freemasonry, at least in the United States. But if you go outside of the United States, you're going to find co-ed Freemasonry. You're going to find co-ed Freemasonry outside of the United States. And that's something you may have to consider if you are approached by female Freemasonry. At one time, the Order of the Eastern Star was indeed considered to be female Freemasons. In its early stages here in the United States, they were considered to be female Freemasonry. That's what they was considered to be. But, you know, just as anything else, you know, time does change. And in the process, you know, this is what we got. You know, we've gotten this, and whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, but this is what we've gotten. So what indeed considered to be. So can you still hear me pretty good right now? Nico, am I still pretty good right now? Anybody who's online, could you tell me if I'm still pretty good right now? Hey, bruh, what's going on? Can you still hear me? I'm just trying to verify.
Yeah, you good to go, big bro.
Okay. I just don't want this to get out of hand. I'm trying to learn this thing. So look, now the next question is going to be for us is that each one of those points have a color, right? Each one of the points have a color. All right. Now the color of Adah, which is the first point of the star, is turquoise. Did I say that even right? Turquoise. Yeah.
Turquoise.
Okay. Turquoise, that's the word. Thank you very much. Turquoise, that's it. I appreciate that. All right. Now, that's her gem. Her color is blue. Okay. Her flower is velvet. Now, if you know anything about those particular colors, they all indulge themselves in Freemasonry. Those colors are very, they're not just exclusive to the Eastern Star, but to Masonry in itself. When you think of the color blue and velvet. Now, you may be wondering, how is that? You may be wondering, well, you know, blue is very significant to us in Freemasonry. Don't be laughing at me right now, bro. Don't be laughing at me. Blue is very significant to Freemasonry. Most of the things that we do, the background is blue, but you might want to know how does velvet play a part in Freemasonry. You may want to know that. Greetings, everybody who's coming on. So tonight, just so you know, we're talking about Adah, the Order of the Eastern Star, and I'm just trying to figure this YouTube thing out. So as I go along, so I want to appreciate everybody for tuning in as you work with me in trying to get this together. So with that being said, now, the most important thing is what you call the blessed. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. That's her motto. If you didn't know, now you know. That's her motto. That's something you're going to have to go and look up and see. Why do they say, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God? That's all about Adah and her color, turquoise. I'm messing that word up, but I don't mind to tell you, I'm jacking that word up. But you know, when you go look at her color, her gem, her color being blue and her flower being velvet, you know, each one of your star points has a password. And I will tell you now, between the sisters of the ordinary star and the brothers, that password for you brothers can be found in your second degree. I can tell you that. That's a fact. If you really want to know, if you really want to go search this out, that's where you go. You go to the book of Judges, you read about her and why does she really want to make that sacrifice for her family, okay? And it's considered the Beatitudes, okay? When I say blessed are the pure in the heart, for they shall see God, that's her Beatitude. Her gem, her color, her flower are all associated emblems of the 5 herons of the order. But tonight we're only talking about Adah. Now, my question to you is, do you have any questions as I go along? You know, do anyone have any questions? Because I think this is going to be very good for those who are just becoming Eastern Star, so they can have a better understanding of what they are getting into as far as the Eastern Stars is concerned. Because like I'm going back to repeat myself, that at one time the Eastern Stars was definitely considered female Freemasonry. Now I'm going to share a book with you in regards to the sisterhood in this book right here. This is a good book to have. The Symbolism of the Eastern Stars, a good book to have, great book to have. If you're an Eastern Star, I definitely would want you to have that particular book, that book. Let me see what else I got here for you tonight. I don't know if I've lost anyone. Mute yourself. You are muted. Are you going to broadcast both ways? Yes, I am there, brother Vincent. I appreciate everybody for coming on. If you want to join us on here tonight, you're certainly welcome to do so. So the book I just shown you, which is the Symbolism of the Order of the Eastern Stars, a great book to have. You know, in being an Eastern Star, it is really that type of book. If you're going to get any book, that's a good book to get and to have for yourself. I would definitely say that. And definitely, if you want to come on tonight, I just posted in the link the Zoom code and meeting code. So if you want to come in, you're certainly welcome to do so tonight. Yes, we are broadcasting live both ways. The Symbolism of the Order of the Eastern Star. Thank you for putting that in the post. That book to me really showed me the connection between the Eastern Star and the Brotherhood of Freemasonry. This book right here, because of this symbolism, this book right here really helped me out a lot. Really, it did its thing, because in this particular book, it breaks down the Brotherhood and the Eastern Star connection. You know, it breaks that down. And just to say that, it even goes a little deeper, because it tells you that the Brotherhood, the state of the Brotherhood in the Order of the Eastern Star expresses the knowledge and belief in the fatherhood of God. In Pacific senses, the Brotherhood is a term used to describe the members of one own society. Brotherly love, the term brotherly love refers to the expression of one love for his fellow man in all levels of relationship. Okay, I just threw that in there because we often uses those two things in regards to the Freemasonry. That is your true connection to the Order of the Eastern Star. The brotherly love and brotherhood, which directly goes into the society of Freemasonry. It definitely does that. Okay, now let's take a look at one of the officers. I'll call you right back. I'll call you right back, sis. I'll call you right back. Oh, tell me, give me about 30 minutes. Yeah, so I'm back. That was family right there. I got to call family back. So when we consider this and when we're looking at the brotherhood, we're going to take a look at one of the officers in the Order of the Eastern Star, and that's going to be your patron. Yes, your patron is an officer. The associate patron, the patrons are definitely officers in here. So the associate patron presides with the associate matron in the West. The emblem associated with the patron is the star within the star, okay? When the associate patron was placed with the associate matron in the West, the reflection ability of the West was symbolically double, okay? The associate patron in the West symbolizes the members of the necessary doubling of her own efforts to reflect the light. So when you have the associate patron and associate matron back there, it's the star within the star, that's their emblem. It's a double reflection of both of them sitting in the back. It's a double reflection. So when you begin to see the Eastern Star, you see the double reflection, you see the Freemason, you see the Eastern Star, both have their own words, their own way of entering the chapter, entering the lodge. They're very similar. That's what you're looking at. That's the connection. That's one of the connections you're going to find. That is definitely one of the connections you're going to find. I pray that each of you are doing well tonight. Greetings, my brother. Greetings to you. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Man. Oh, okay. I appreciate you there, Brother Nico, for managing the Zoom. I appreciate everybody for coming on. And I hope you're getting something out of this. I just don't want to come on and not give you some good, solid information where you can actually go back and check this out for yourself. So when you're looking at that first point of the star, when you're considering who she is, that particular star point, you know, how important she was. When you considered Adah, in all of her glory, let's take a look at Adah just for a brief moment as we go through. You will find that she deals with her color, you know, that flower, her faithfulness. She represents faithfulness, okay? That's what she represents, faithfulness. And how many of you can actually say that you're faithful in a lot of things, especially like she was? I mean, willing to lay down her life, to hold her father accountable for what he said he would do. That's what it was all about, her faithfulness. So we're talking about Adah tonight. Let's see. Let me see what point she represented out of those 5 herons. Okay, I'm going to flip through some notes right here and see which point did she represent out of those 5 herons. Let's see. Greetings, everybody who's just coming on. I hope that you're doing well today. We're taking a look at the first point, which is Adah, and seeing her connection with the Freemasons. And I would tell you, if you really want to know more about that connection, you need to go to the book of Judges. If you are a brother of the craft, please go to the book of Judges and see how she's connected to you as far as the Eastern Star concerned. I would say that also for the sisters of the Order of the Eastern Star. Go to the book of Judges and you can find out how she's connected to the brothers. I can tell you that. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to find out which point she exactly represents. Okay. Her color being blue. I'm going back and looking at some other things here. Greetings, everyone who's coming on. I hope that you're finding this information useful and that it would definitely benefit you on your journey. Let's see. Going back and checking out some other information I have that I would like to definitely share with you. Now, her color being blue which is emblematic of friendship. It teaches the lessons of undying love and the belief that true love is undying, okay? That is what that blue flower represents in the Order of the Eastern Star. Being Adah being that first point. Listen closely. That blue flower symbolically represents friendship and teaching that the lessons of undying love and the belief that true love is undying. That's what she's all about. That's just one of the things she's all about. Greetings, everybody who's coming on. I'm going through some of the Order of the Eastern Star tonight, and I'm definitely going through Adah, that first point. I'm just going to cover a point per night. And I feel that anybody who's looking for information on becoming an Eastern Star, they can start with that. And this is for beginners. This is not something if you've been in it for a while. This is for beginners. This is just to give you an insight on the Order of the Eastern Star and who are these ladies. And we know that they represent the 5 stages of womanhood and their colors. They're very similar into Freemasonry, the whole thing. That is for sure. And she's just one that lets you know that she was about her business. She was definitely about her business. All right. Oh man, my puppy out there is having a fit tonight. I couldn't tell you what's going on with him. Okay. Couldn't tell you. I know you can hear him because I can. All right. Now, the essential qualification for membership to the Order of the Eastern Star, okay, is a belief in a supreme being. Membership is open to men and women of any race or religion who can fulfill the essential qualifications and are found of good repute. Now, that is one of the essential qualifications for being a member of the Order of Eastern Star. See, men and women can be Eastern Stars. This is why at one time it was considered co-ed Freemasonry. But when it came here to the United States, it was flipped. Now, although men and women can be Eastern Stars, women couldn't be Masons here. But over in other countries, you have co-ed Freemasonry. And I would even say here in the United States now that you have co-ed Freemasonry. I would even say that. You know, there is co-ed Freemasonry here in the United States, most definitely. So tonight we're streaming live on the YouTube, and we're doing it live also via Zoom. So if you want to join us either way, you're certainly welcome to do so. I want to invite everybody coming in, and if you got any questions along the way, please don't hesitate to ask your questions while I'm here live. Let's see what's in the chat. All right, let's continue to go on with tonight's talking about the Order of the Eastern Star. Also, if you are becoming an Eastern Star, in your process, you're going to have to show tolerance and respect for the opinions of others. Just as the brotherhood, we should show respect for the opinions of others. You just because a brother is not in your jurisdiction, that doesn't mean you have the right to disrespect that particular brother of the craft. You know, and the same thing goes for the sister. So as a member of the Society of Freemasonry Order of the Eastern Star, you must show tolerance and respect for the opinions of others who are in your jurisdiction and who are not part of your jurisdiction. You must be able to do that. You know, if you can't do that, why are you even an Eastern Star or a Mason? If you can't do that. All right. They tell me, and I don't know how true this is, it is often said that the Eastern Star is one of the world's oldest societies amongst women. Okay, just as they say that the Freemasons is one of the oldest society amongst the Brotherhood. Well, I differ with that because if you go back and study other societies, you will find that Freemasonry is just one of many. There were several different other societies before Freemasonry came along, and you'll find that in your studies. If you really go in depth into Freemasonry, you would definitely find that to be so. And one of the ones that I find that's pretty unique is the Essenes. The Essenes. That's one you will find has been around for a very, very long time, if you really want to know. And Christ himself was a part of the scenes. Go and check him out. Definitely go and check him out. So what else I want to share with you tonight? Oh, right. I want to say, Brother Hunter, thanks for coming on and joining us tonight. Brother Sanchez, if you can, you could place this link. If you have the link, check your email. You can place it in the group meet. And for anybody else who wants to join on, they can definitely do that. All right. Now, let's look at the philosophy and the order of the Eastern Star, okay? The philosophy, that because they have each woman has her own philosophy out of those 5 points. And when you look at Ruth, when you look at Adah, her philosophy as far as being one of faithfulness takes you down a road of how faithful can you be? Are you willing to sacrifice your life or give your life in the process of your word? Because you have to remember your word is all you got. And when you no longer have that, you're worth nothing. A lot of people get a lot of favors done because of their word, because they are a person of their word. You know, you've often heard the saying that he's a man of his word or she's a woman of her word. You often find favor because of that. And the Eastern Star represents that. So those of you who are on live with the Zoom, I want to say thank you for coming in. And those of you who are joining us via YouTube, thank you for joining in. Oh yeah, your word is your bond. Your word is definitely your bond. Once your word is gone, you have nothing. Your word is your bond. So for those of you who didn't know or don't know, I had a great weekend. I'm just going to send a big shout out to the brothers of the craft from over the weekend who decided that enough was enough. And now we're in the process of bringing forth or birthing a United General Grand Masonic Congress for the brothers and the sisters. If you're a part of the various congresses, we're looking to do that because we believe that bringing unity to the order and to the craft is one of the most is great. I don't really have words to express how I feel right now. I'm pretty excited about the process, and I can't wait till it's full steam ahead. So if your jurisdiction is a part of a General Grand Masonic Congress, if you need more information about what's taking place, please, you can email me in regards to this at jgjafam@yahoo.com, and we'll get that information over to you. We'll get it over to you. We believe that this is going to be something great, and we have it in process. Greetings, big sexy. Oh my God. Greetings to you, my brother. Oh, what a name. What a name. Greetings to you. Glad to have you with us. Tonight, we're talking about Adah, and I've already gone over most of what she represents, who she is, her colors, what the color represents. And that's just to give it for starters for those who are new to the organization and wants to know a little bit more. Here in my state, we have a thing you called School of Instructions for the Sisters of the Order of the Eastern Star, or Matrons Council. We have that too for the sisterhood. You may have something very similar, and I would tell you that would be great for you to go and participate in, especially if you are a member of the Freemasons and you want to really get to know what the sisterhood is all about. Please go and be initiated in Eastern Star. I would tell you that. I would tell any of the craft, if you really want to know what it is to be an Eastern Star, go get initiated. Do that. They have the initiation for a Master Mason. They really do. Go join the Eastern Stars, figure out what it's all about, and I guarantee you will have a great time, a great time. You'll be able then to have more of a conversation or a dialogue with the sisters. Just as Brother Sanchez was with me about a week or so ago, and Grand Matron came and she started to almost Q&A this brother, like, are you a member of the order? She went in, he was like, hold on. Brother Hawkins, you need to talk to her. You need to talk to her. So, but that's the beauty. I'm just saying that is truly the beauty of it all. You know, his time is coming, you know, for those who want to be initiated into the Order of the Eastern Star. Uh, those brothers who are on here, I know a couple that's on here right now that has been initiated in the Order of the Eastern Star. I'm quite sure they got something out of the process they was initiated versus just being obligated. Get a sense of what the sisters have gone through. To me, you do, because I was initiated, and it gave me that sense of like, wow, you know, this is what it's all about for the sisters. Greetings to everybody who's on. Blessings and peace to you. I've spoke a little bit about my weekend. I've also spoken in regards to Adah, what she represented, her colors, as far as being a sister of the Order of the Eastern Star, being the first point. Once again, before I log off, I'm going to let you know that her point is connected to your second degree, brothers. Go read the book of Judges, and you can understand why she's so connected to you on that particular point. So as I log off tonight, I know it's been short. We was only on here for about 30 minutes or so, but I just my points on the star is going to be like that. So I'm doing a point a week. We're going to only be on for about 30 minutes, and I'm trying to get used to doing this Zoom thing along with the YouTube. So as I get ready to log off, I want to say thank you to each and every last one of you for coming on and joining me. I hope that you've gotten some out of this. I'm not going to go over the very essential things of the points, such as the passwords. I'm not going to even cover that. I'm not going to touch it. Some of the things you're just going to have to go through to get yourself. I'm not going to go over any of the signs of any of the points. That won't be done here, but I will go over the essential things, such as their colors and what does that point mean when compared to the I'm going to go ahead and log off. I hope everybody is well. Peace. And I'll see you when I see you. And whatever you do, remember, I'm not your study guy, but I am here to help you study. Keep your light on, stay out the bushes, and I appreciate each of you. Oh, one more thing. Hit that like button. Please hit the like button. We're trying to definitely bring in more people. We have great.
Like and subscribe, everybody. Like and subscribe to the page.
There you go. That's how you do that. Like and subscribe to the page. And I want to send a big shout out to Brother Nico, Brother Hunter, and Brother Wayne. Brother Wayne, who was on here tonight, for coming on and joining us live on the YouTube. I appreciate you doing that. I really do. So I think his wife, Brother Hunter, your wife is about ready to do that thing, if I'm not mistaken. So here, give me
she is.
She's ready to do it. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Well, also, Brother Hunter, while I got you on live right now, we'll be there in July, and in probably March, we're going to start our pending bodies degree work. So I'm looking forward to you, if you can. I know your situation. If you can, you're going to have to probably join us via Zoom live because of your location. But we're going to be having an upper house meeting for those who want to go into those degrees in March, okay? And then when we come to Vegas in July, we'll probably do the same thing.
Let me ask you this: Are you keeping the Zoom on, or are you shutting everything down when you get off in the second?
I'm going to keep the Zoom on just for a little while longer. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and log off tonight from the channel here and stay on Zoom, and we're going to make it do what it do. So once again, enjoy your day. Peace and blessings. And whatever you do, please hit that like button for me. I certainly would appreciate that. And if you want to subscribe to the channel at the bottom right-hand side, please hit that and subscribe to the channel. Okay, now how do I go by in? Oh, there you go. Let's see what I got. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end this tonight. Peace and be well to everybody. I'm out. Greetings, brothers. How's everything going? Did I log out already? Brother Nico. I should be out.
Yeah, I just went over to there to check it out. You're gone.
I'm still going?
No, you're gone. You're gone on the other on the YouTube.
Okay, cool. So how's everybody doing right now?
Outstanding.
Let me ask you right quick.
Go ahead, Brother Hunter.
Well, Brother Hawkins,
Yes,
you know which one I am? You keep getting me confused with Brother Byers.
I do. I could have sworn I
Yes,
said
sir.
Brother Hunter.
You did, but you keep saying like my wife and my situation. I live in Vegas.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. I do.
Like,
I do. You're absolutely right.
I'm the big handsome one. He the medium handsome. Listen, so you don't forget me. Frog Bottom. If you from West Point, Mississippi, you went to school. Remember we laughed about Frog Bottom.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna change your name to West Point.
I'll take that. No, change my name to Frog Bottom. So every time I call you, you choking when you see it.
All right. All right. Imperial Pote just coming on right now. Will B. Smith. Look, you guys can have this. I've done my job. I want to share the Eastern Star Works with you, but I also want to let you know, Brother Hunter, that when we come to Vegas in July, I don't know, will you think you'll be able to come to San Diego for the appending body degree work?
I've been studying. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So let me. The reason I jumped on this tonight, and I'm glad I got you for a quick minute. Now you know out here in Vegas for True Kinsmen, the other two that were made patrons. They're no longer in our lodge.
Right.
Okay. Now before you say anything else, I kind of got on here a little bit late. I know about Ada. I know about her being blue. I know how she relates to the second degree. I know how her daddy was all of that. I know about Ruth being yellow. I know how she relates to the first degree, her being devotion and friendship. Man, I can even talk to you about Esther being white and fidelity, Martha being green, undivided faith, Electra, the only one that wasn't in the Bible, and she was red. They don't speak of her in the Bible. When they talk about Electra, they speak about the Lady of Electra. But I'm just saying, wait, come on,
Brother
I'm just saying.
Brother Hawkins.
What's up, bro?
Your live's still on. I heard I still heard you talking because you was because Brother Hunter said you don't know who I am and you getting me mixed up.
My live's still on. I can't be.
Yeah, it's still on.
Oh my
I saw it go off.
Nah, it's still on. I just heard him say that.
Oh no.
Brother Hunter.
Wow.
I just heard him say that.
Let me see what
Just kill the YouTube. That's all. Just kill the